Good morning, everyone. Hope this is working. All right, so we're gonna do our yoga again. And today I have, again, my pillow. I have my 2 blocks. And I'm gonna have a blanket, just in case if I need it for my knees and my hands. Sitting on my pillow. You can also sit on a chair, whatever works for you. All right, I need to wake up, so I'm gonna use this to do that. So we're gonna start with circle the trunk, the torso. Just allow your breath to come through the nose. Inhalation and exhalation through the nose. And reverse it. All right, come to center of your body. Feel the heaviness in the buttocks behind you. So you're kind of sitting back a little bit on top on your sit bones. Notice how that softly brings the belly up. There's no force of the belly, it's just kind of slightly lifted up. Collarbones are opened, shoulders are to the opposite direction. And you're pulling up from your neck and up. Feeling length in your trunk. Might not happen today, but it's all good. Just working with it. Interlace the hands in front of you and reach them forward. Reach the arms forward even more so you feel a little bit of a spreading of your upper back. Keep your buttocks heavy behind you so you don't lose that connection with the ground. Then reach up. Reach your arms out of your shoulders. Reach up. The arms might not come up today. That's perfectly fine. You stay where you are and work with what you have. Inhalation, exhalation through the nose. And soft breath. Reaching out of your hips, expanding up towards the ceiling. And exhale, reach your arms forward. Twist, right hand behind on your pillow or your chair. Left hand on the inner left thigh. Roll the shoulders back and down. And exhale, twist. Soft twist. There's no forcing. If you feel that your breath has stopped, or it's not easy to breathe, just do a little bit less. Less is usually better than too much. And exhale, center. Twist to the other side. Left hand behind. Right hand inside of the left knee or thigh. Shoulders back and down. Again, collarbones opened. And exhale. Keep lifting through your neck up to the ceiling. And exhale, center. Hands to the blocks. And shift forward. Now look forward. Keeping your gaze forward without straining your neck. If you need to fold the head slightly down, that's fine, but do not drop it. That means you're dropping your back and your shoulder. We want it expanding. Reach out of your hips forward. And slowly come up. Bring your right hand to the side. Roll the shoulders back and down. Reach your left arm up and bring it over to the side. Keep pressing your left hip down and reach over. Normal breath through the nose. And up, Other side, left hand to the side, shoulders back and down. Reach up, reach, expanding your chest, expanding your front body, and reach over. Again, you press your opposite hip down. So press your right hip down to the floor and reach. Keep your chest open, keep your collarbones open like we talked about before. And up. And now switch the side. Left leg forward, or the other leg forward. Now other fingers in front, so you're switching the interlaced. Reach forward. Again, buttocks down, lifting your belly slightly up. Reaching out, allow the shoulders to go forward, and then roll it up, roll it up. And maybe your arms comes to the front and you stay there today. That's perfectly fine, or even halfway up. Perfectly fine. Lift up. Expanding. If you're feeling hard time lifting up or feeling expanding, you can play with it. Play with that movement. Reach up. Press your upper arms in. Relax your head. Relax your head. Push that ceiling away. And exhale. Arms forward. We're going to twist again to the right. Right hand behind. Left hand on your right knee. Again, open up the collarbones, open up your chest, and exhale. Twist. Reaching up to the ceiling from your neck. Expanding your collarbones. Lifting out of your side trunk. And keep your buttocks heavy behind. And exhale, center. Other side. Take your left hand behind, right hand outside your left knee. Again, lift your chest, shoulders back and down, expanding, and exhale to the twist. Expand to the left. Normal breath. Relax your face. Keep lifting out of your neck. You're lengthening your neck and your spine. And exhale, center. Going to the side again. Right hand to the floor. Shoulders back and down. And lift up. Lift. Expanding. And lift. Let's go. Just go on. And your right hand can extend forward or down. But make sure the shoulders are down. Reach up. Reach. Press your opposite hip down. So press your left hip down to the floor. And from there you expand up. And up. Other side. Press your left hip down, or right hip, and lift up. Lift, lift, like you're lifting up towards the ceiling, but going sideways, but go lifting to the ceiling, turning to the ceiling. And breathe through the nose. And up, coming forward. This time I'm gonna have my blocks high up. My body is not quite cooperating today. I feel a little bit stiffer than normal. I'm gonna have them on the highest setting, but you can do however you want. And reach forward. All right, that feels better for my body today. I feel I can get more expansion in my trunk because my block is on the higher setting. And reaching forward, keep your buttocks back. And normal breath. Keep your neck long, so reach from your neck. I know here maybe you wanted to look up, so you're looking at me. That might put strain on your neck, so just look a little bit further down onto the floor, but do not drop your head. Keep your muscles active. And come on up. All right. Putting my blocks just to the side here so I can easily access it if I need it. Pillow away. I'm going to use my blanket for my knees. Underneath my knees. I'm spreading my fingertips or my fingers apart, evenly apart, and I'm slightly rotating the hands out, just a little bit. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and we're gonna do our famous cat and cow. On your inhale, you drop your belly down towards the floor, but keeping the arms straight and looking slightly up. On your exhale, you draw your belly in and up. Relax your head. feeling the tissue in your spine expanding. Again, inhale. Drop your belly towards the floor, lifting the gaze. Inhale through the nose. And on your exhalation through the nose, draw your belly in and up. And look towards your navel. Inhale, drop your belly, lifting the gaze. And exhale, draw your belly in and up. Look towards your navel. Now move with your inhalation. Move with your inhalation to a cow. And on your exhalation, draw your belly in and up to an angry cat. Do that one more time. Inhale, drop your belly, lifting the gaze. And on your exhalation, draw your belly in and up. And relax your head down towards your navel. Come to neutral spine. We're going to do our circle with the spine like we did earlier on a seated position. Your belly goes down, move it to the side, up to the ceiling, and then to the opposite side. So you're doing a circle. And allow your arms even just to relax with it. So just move. It's not about right and wrong, just move. Keep your breath moving. And of course, this is something you can do in a seated position on a chair. And reverse it. All right, come to neutral. So neutral means no cat to no cow. You're just straight with your neutral curve. Tuck your toes under. Again, fingers evenly spread out, slightly rotated out. Draw your belly in. Keep your neck long, so you're looking slightly diagonal in front of you. Lift your knees evenly off the floor. Lifting the knees evenly an inch off the floor. Keep breathing through the nose. Press the floor away from you with your hands and press your fingertips away from your palm. Keep breathing. Press the thumbs and your index mount down. So press your hands evenly down. Bring your knees evenly down to the floor. Sit down on your heels, or you can also sit up. Now we're going to come to low lunge. Using my blocks, stepping forward with your right leg. Again, knee over your heel. And you move your buttocks down and forward. So it's not just forward, it's a relaxing your buttocks down and forward. The front body is lifted up, just ever so slightly. Keep the blocks, well, we actually don't need the blocks now, but anyway. Keep the blocks handy. Press your left shin down, so you're activating the back leg, and feel a little bit of a lift when you do that. So you press your foot down and feel that lift. Keep that activation in your back leg. Reach the arms out to the side, palms up, and reach all the way up. Keep pressing your left shin down, left shin down. Buttocks moves down and forward. Opening up your collarbones again, like we talked about earlier. Lifting out of your side trunk. Normal breath through the nose. Bring your hands down. Shift to the other side. Left leg forward. You move the buttocks down and forward, so the buttocks is leading, hips are leading. Front knee over your heel. Start to press your left or right shin down to the floor, and notice how that kind of gives you a little bit of a boost, gives you an uplift feeling. Roll the shoulders back and down, interlace the hands, and press down. Lifting up. Keep it long. Keep your back leg pressed down. Keep moving the hips down and forward, or the buttocks down and forward. Bring your hands down. Sit down either on your knees. You can also have your pillow if you have knee issue, sitting on the pillow. Even higher up. Use what we have. Good. So the next one is Cobra Pose, Bhujang Asana. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to bring my tools away. If you are bony or having issue with your belly, you can have your blanket underneath your belly. That might be a little bit more cushion, so you can always do that. You can have it underneath your bones. Perfectly fine. So on this one here, you're gonna slide your hands next to the ribs. Not underneath the shoulder, a little bit further back, underneath your ribs. Fingertips facing forward, and elbow is facing back. You roll the shoulders back and down, reaching your legs back, forehead down. On your inhale, you're gonna lift your chest an inch off the floor. Exhale down, keeping the elbows in, shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, and one more time. And inhale, lift. And exhale down. I have to scoop a little bit forward because my bed is in my way. Fold the arms in front of you and forehead down. Grab a hold of your right ankle with your hand. Or if you can't use your hand, you can have a strap or even your blanket around your leg. You have a strap, that's perfectly fine. Press your pubic bones down to the floor and keep your legs close together. And then release it. And take it to the other side. Either with your hand, or if you have a strap, or your blanket. See, it works with what we have. All right. Okay, legs close together. Pubic bones down. Normal breath through the nose. And then release that. Come into Cobra again. Fingertips facing forward. Hands next to the ribs. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift up. Keep it here. Now press up to tabletop. Grab a hold of outer edges of your mat. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees an inch. And like we did yesterday, you push back. But keep your knees bent. Push back from the arms. Push backwards. Bring your knees down evenly to the floor. And you sit down on your heels. You can use the pillows underneath your thighs if you need to. We're going to do this one more time and moving it into downward facing dog. Grab outer side of your mat. Tuck your toes. Keep your knees or legs a little bit wider than your hips today. Lift your knees an inch off the floor simultaneously, evenly off the floor. Use your arms and push back. Push away from the floor. Push away from the mat. Knees are bent. Get length in your arms and your trunk. From here, keep the trunk where it is. We're going to aim for that. And then start to press your heels down to the floor. And press your thigh bones back. lengthening backwards, lengthening, lengthening. Keep breathing through the nose, relax your head, look towards your navel. Bring your knees down evenly to the floor and sit down. And if you feel like you need to soften a little bit, you can come to child pose and you can finish there. Or if you want to do the downward facing dog with me again, feel free. Outer edge of the mat, legs more than hip width apart. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees an inch off the floor simultaneously, evenly off the floor. Keep your knees bent. Move the mat away from, push away from the mat. Push backward. That's why you're holding the mat, so you can use your arms there, pushing back. And now press your heels down to the floor. Press your thigh bones back. Keep your belly lifted. Soft breath through the nose, or just breathe. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep pressing your heels down to the floor and thigh bones back. Now come up on high, high tippy toes and walk the feet towards your hands. Take your time to walk the feet. Keep them separated, nearly mat width apart. Easier for the hips. Toes straight forward. You keep your knees bent. Grab the opposite elbows. Relax your head. And if you are sitting on a chair, you're doing the same thing, just forward bend. Bring the hands to the hips, elbows to the ceiling. Reach the chest forward, lengthen your neck. Press your feet down to the floor. Come up to standing. Bring your feet together. Roll the shoulders back and down and reach the arms down to the floor. Reach the fingertips down. And that was it for today. We added on a back bend, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. See how you feel about this one. We go further whenever I do next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not, I don't know. So we'll see how this feels. You can, when you're watching it, give me your feedback. See how you feel about it. If you want more explanation about something, I will be doing explanation with each pose later. But this is what you get today. And we'll see you later. Toodaloo. Bye.